Life is long if you know how to use it. This profound statement from Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, might seem counterintuitive in our fast-paced world where time seems to slip through our fingers like sand. But what if we could grasp it, even for a moment, and mold it into something meaningful? What if the secret to a fulfilling life isn't in doing more, but in doing what's essential with purpose and poise? Imagine, if you will, a regular morning. Your alarm clock jolts you awake, your phone bombards you with notifications, and your mind races through 100 different tasks you need to accomplish. It's like trying to drink from a fire hose. Now pause for a second. What if, instead of succumbing to the chaos, you could start your day with a sense of calm and clarity? This isn't just wishful thinking. It's the heart of Stoicism, a philosophy as practical today as it was in ancient Greece and Rome. Stoicism teaches us the art of living well. Its core principles: living in harmony with nature, focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot. But this isn't about retreating to a mountaintop to ponder the meaning of life. Stoicism is hands-on, down in the trenches where real life happens. It's about turning philosophy into action. So why is this ancient philosophy relevant now? Well, think about it. We live in an age of information overload, endless choices, and relentless pressure to be more. Do more. Have more. Stoicism, like a lighthouse in a storm, offers a way to navigate through these turbulent waters. It's not about suppressing emotions or being indifferent. It's about understanding our emotions and responding to them with wisdom. This isn't just another lecture, it's an invitation to a journey of discovering how to apply Stoic principles in your everyday life, from the moment you wake up to the time you hit the pillow. It's about finding joy in the small things, resilience in the face of adversity, and peace amidst chaos. The Stoic Toolkit can help you navigate this new chapter with grace and grit. We're going to explore how you can integrate Stoicism into your daily routine, from morning mindfulness to evening reflection. We'll see how these timeless principles can help you deal with modern-day challenges like work stress, interpersonal relationships, and the constant quest for balance. No, you don't need to read ancient texts or become a philosopher overnight. All you need is an open mind and the willingness to see life through a different lens. Morning routine. Let's start at the beginning of your day. You know, that crucial time when you're half asleep, half awake, and the world hasn't yet begun its relentless tug-of-war for your attention. This is where the Stoic journey begins each day. Number 1. Mindful awakening. Imagine waking up, not to the blaring of an alarm, but to your own internal sense of purpose. The Stoics believed in greeting the new day with a sense of gratitude. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive." Now, I know what you're thinking. Gratitude? Before coffee? But it's about more than just feeling thankful. It's about setting the tone for your entire day. What if, instead of groggily reaching for your phone to scroll through social media, you took a moment to simply be present, to breathe in the new day and set an intention for how you want to live it? Number 2. Reflection and meditation. Next, we dive into a bit of quiet reflection and meditation. This isn't about sitting cross-legged for hours chanting mantras, though if that's your jam, go for it. It's about giving yourself space and time to clear your mind before the day's demands crowd in. Think of it as a mental stretching exercise. You could read a passage from Seneca or Epictetus, or simply sit quietly and contemplate what lies ahead. This practice isn't just about relaxation, it's about preparing yourself mentally for the day. It's like putting on armor before going into battle, except the battle is your daily life and the armor is your tranquility. Number 3. Setting daily intentions. Now let's talk about setting daily intentions. This isn't about making a to-do list, it's more profound than that. It's about asking yourself, what do I want to stand for today? What virtues do I want to embody? Whether it's patience, kindness, or courage, setting an intention is like planting a flag and saying, "This is the ground I will hold today." It's a powerful way to focus your mind and remind yourself of who you are and who you want to be. Number 4, physical exercise. Finally, we can't forget about physical exercise. The Stoics didn't see a separation between mind and body. They believed in caring for both. Physical exercise isn't just about looking good. It's about respecting the vessel that carries you through life. Whether it's a brisk walk, a yoga session, or lifting weights, moving your body is a form of respect, a nod to the incredible machine that is the human body. Plus, let's be honest, it's a great way to burn off some of that stress. Incorporating these practices into your morning routine doesn't require a complete lifestyle overhaul. It's about making small, intentional changes that set the stage for a day lived with purpose and poise. As you move through these morning rituals, you're not just getting ready for the day, you're preparing yourself to face the world with a Stoic mindset. Mid-morning activities. As the morning progresses and the day starts to unfold, it's time to bring our Stoic mindset into the hustle and bustle of daily activities. This is where the rubber meets the road, where theory turns into practice. Number 1, mindful work. First up, let's talk about work. Whether it's school, a job, or managing a household, work is a significant part of our lives. Stoicism teaches us to approach our duties with a sense of purpose and focus. Imagine if, instead of begrudgingly trudging through your tasks, you saw them as opportunities to practice virtues like diligence, integrity, and patience. It's like turning your work into a form of meditation where each task, no matter how small, is done with care and attention. This doesn't mean you won't face challenges or feel overwhelmed at times, but when you do, remind yourself of Marcus Aurelius's words. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow and learn. Number 2, dealing with challenges. Now let's address those inevitable daily challenges. We're talking about the traffic jam when you're already late, the spilled coffee on your freshly pressed shirt, the unexpected work crisis. In these moments, Stoicism offers a powerful tool: the distinction between what we can control and what we can't. Ask yourself, is this within my control? If it is, take action. If it's not, practice acceptance. This isn't about being passive, it's about being strategic with your energy. Why waste it on things beyond your control? It's like being in a boat on a river. You can't control the flow of the water, but you can steer your boat. Number 3, interpersonal relations. Interpersonal relationships, whether with colleagues, friends, or family, can also be a source of stress and conflict. Here, the Stoic practice of empathy and understanding comes into play. Imagine viewing a disagreement not as a battle to be won, but as an opportunity to understand another perspective. The Stoics believed in the concept of sympatheia, the interconnectedness of all people. When dealing with others, try to see the world from their eyes. It's like looking at a tapestry from a different angle. The pattern changes, offering new insights and understanding. As you move through your mid-morning activities, remember that Stoicism isn't about suppressing your emotions or becoming indifferent. It's about responding to life's challenges with clarity, calmness, and compassion. It's about recognizing that while you can't control everything that happens to you, you can control how you respond. And that in itself is incredibly empowering. Afternoon reflections. As the day moves into the afternoon, it's the perfect time to pause and engage in some reflective practices. This is an opportunity to reconnect with yourself and the world around you, an essential aspect of Stoic philosophy. Number 1, lunchtime mindfulness. Let's start with lunchtime. It's easy to rush through a meal, especially on a busy day, but Stoicism invites us to slow down and be mindful. Think of lunch as not just a physical necessity, but a moment of gratitude and reflection. This is where you can practice the Stoic concept of appreciating the simple things in life. When you eat, Focus on the flavors, textures, and the nourishment your food provides. It's a chance to reset, to appreciate the present moment fully. It's like tuning an instrument, ensuring everything is in harmony for the rest of the day. Number 2, reflective journaling. After nourishing your body, it's time to nourish your mind with some reflective journaling. This isn't about crafting the next great novel. It's a personal space to explore your thoughts and feelings. Write about your morning, what went well, what didn't, and how you responded to the day's events. Reflective journaling is a powerful Stoic tool for self-awareness. It allows you to step back and observe your life from a distance, gaining clarity and insight. Think of it as having a conversation with yourself, where you're both the speaker and the listener. Number 3, nature and outdoors. Finally, if you can, spend some time in nature. The Stoics believed in the importance of connecting with the natural world. It's a way to remind ourselves that we are part of something much larger. Whether it's a walk in the park, sitting in a garden, or just stepping outside for a few deep breaths of fresh air, being in nature can be incredibly grounding. It's an opportunity to observe the beauty and rhythm of the natural world, which can be a soothing contrast to the often frantic pace of human life. It's like stepping out of your own story for a moment to appreciate the vastness and wonder of the universe. Incorporating these afternoon reflections into your day can help you maintain a balanced Stoic perspective. It's about taking a step back, reassessing and realigning yourself with your core values and intentions. As you go through these practices, you're not just going through the motions. You're cultivating a mindset that can transform how you experience life. Evening wind down. As the day begins to draw to a close, it's time to wind down and reflect. The evening is a crucial time for a Stoic, a period to decompress, evaluate, and prepare for the next day. It's about closing the day as mindfully as it began. Number 1, family and social interactions. First, let's consider our interactions with family and friends. For a Stoic, these relationships are not just part of life, but are central to it. It's here we practice virtues like patience, empathy, and love. Interacting with loved ones offers a chance to put Stoic principles into practice in a very personal way. Imagine approaching each interaction with the intention to listen fully and respond with kindness and understanding. It's about being present in the truest sense, where you're not just physically there, but mentally and emotionally engaged as well. This approach can turn even mundane conversations into meaningful exchanges, transforming the fabric of your relationships. Number 2, evening reflection and review. As the evening continues, take some time for personal reflection and review. This is a key Stoic practice. Reflect on your day. What did you do well? Where could you have responded differently? Self-assessment is not about being overly critical or self-congratulatory. It's about honest evaluation and learning. It's like looking in a mirror, not to admire or critique your appearance, but to see yourself as you truly are, strengths and weaknesses alike. Number 3, preparing for rest. Finally, as you prepare for rest, consider how you can clear your mind and set yourself up for a good night's sleep. This might involve some relaxation techniques like deep breathing or reading, or simply spending a few quiet moments in reflection. The idea is to let go of the day's stresses and challenges, and to rest not just your body, but your mind as well. Think of it as putting your thoughts to bed, allowing you to wake up refreshed and ready for a new day. This evening wind-down routine is an essential part of living a Stoic life. It allows you to process the day's events, learn from them, and reset for what's to come. It's a time to nurture relationships, practice self-reflection, and prepare for the next day with a sense of calm and clarity. As we conclude our journey through a day in the life of a modern Stoic, it's time to reflect on what we've learned and consider how we can carry these lessons forward. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, has offered us a guide for living a balanced and meaningful life in our modern, often chaotic world. From the mindful awakening in the morning to the reflective wind down in the evening, Stoicism isn't just a set of ideas. It's a practical toolkit for navigating life's challenges and joys. We started our day with a mindful awakening, setting intentions and preparing ourselves mentally and physically. We learned to approach our work and daily tasks with purpose and focus, embracing challenges as opportunities for growth. Our afternoon reflections, including mindful eating, journaling, and connecting with nature, allowed us to pause and realign ourselves with our core values. In the evening, we focused on nurturing our relationships, reflecting on our day, and preparing for rest with a clear mind and heart. But what's next? How do we take these lessons and apply them to our lives? Start small. Choose one or two Stoic practices we've discussed and try incorporating them into your daily routine. Maybe it's setting an intention each morning or taking a few minutes in the evening to reflect on your day. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Each step, no matter how small, is a step towards a more mindful, balanced life. And finally, remember that Stoicism is a journey, not a destination. It's a continuous process of learning, growing, and adapting. As you incorporate these practices into your life, you'll find that they become more natural and intuitive. You'll start to see the world through a Stoic lens, finding calm in chaos, strength in challenges, and joy in the simple things. I encourage you to like, subscribe, share, or comment on this video. Share your journey, your challenges, and your successes. Let's learn from each other and grow together in our pursuit of a Stoic life. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius said, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice. In a world that often values excess and reaction, choosing to live a Stoic life is a powerful act of rebellion and resilience. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep striving to be the best version of yourself.